kind of rolling review, first impressions of the new Honda CRF300F. Makes me go like this, haha. Oh, well, this was brand new and clean, but that's over now. Feels like it can get you through anything. Single-track time. Also, apparently it has a 6th gear for some reason. Man, this thing's awesome. I love it. What a great trail bike.
This may be the best test ride and review of a dirt bike ever.
These are 6 feet deep, by the way. Camera will flatten it out. It just tractors and chugs and goes over stuff like nobody's business. Ah! Ah! I just dug a damn trench. Honda replaced the venerable and bulletproof, honestly, 250F this last year with the new 300F. There are some notable changes and upgrades to this bike. I don't know all of them, but I'll tell you about a couple as we ride along. But I'm going to take this bike out on the graduation ride here at XT80V. So we're going to do a bunch of miles up in the mountains here, get to some lakes and ride some gnarly terrain. So it'll be a great test, kind of rolling review, first impressions of the new Honda CRF300F. You may know I had a 250F. I really liked that bike. It was, like I said, bulletproof. It's a mule, it'll climb a tree. And I'm eager to see if this new 300F is an upgrade and if it's worth spending the money to upgrade if you already have a 250F, and or if you should just buy an old 250F instead of going for the new one. Anyway, we're gonna go for a fun ride. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoy it. I know I'm going to. Ooh, kickstand's down. Is it? No? Weird. That is a big problem on the 250F, is your heel hits the kickstand a lot. Ooh, this thing is not sprung for my weight at all. Holy shit. I've been riding the DRZ all week. This is quite a difference in terms of seat height, and just I feel very, very squished up on this in a way. On the DRZ, I do not. So the bars are a lot lower. I usually put risers on a bike like this, personally. I'm probably not tall enough to need them, but it is what it is. So, you know, if you're a dual sport person not interested in dirt bikes, these are great dirt bikes because this is a trail bike. It's not a motocross bike. It's not for clearing doubles, although, you know, a good rider could do that. It's for getting out and putting around on the trails without having to have all the extra weight of ABS and traction control and all the stuff that makes a bike street legal. It's just a motorcycle. The best and most purest, most funnest way to practice your skills, to gain confidence in your ability to do dumb shit like hop routes and whatever. I love riding these little bikes. It feels like it's maybe a little punchier. Maybe a little. It ought to be. There's 50 more cc's, theoretically. Everyone else is on a 250, and you'll see the kickstands coming down constantly from their heels hitting them because of the position, but I don't feel it at all on this bike, which means they knew it was a problem because they changed it on the new version, which is funny to me. It makes me go like this, haha. Brakes are good, nice and solid. Suspension's very soft, feels exactly the same as the F. Not adjustable from what I can tell, but again, it's a trail bike. You know, it's a mule. It's to get you cool places, not necessarily go as fast and ride as hard as possible. Oh, well, this was brand new and clean, but that's over now. So thanks to Honda of Canada. They're the reason why Dallas has all these bikes for me to borrow and do this video. Ah, yeah. God damn. I was like, don't let me ride that because I'm going to want to go home and buy one. I sold my F because I got panicked because I spent too much money on bikes and I wanted to replenish the bank account, and now I'm really annoyed that I did because I do really like getting out on dirt bikes and trail riding. This is definitely a little peppier than the 250F. I can feel it most in the top end, but it's a little quicker. I wouldn't call it fast. It's a bike that is fun to ride fast, a slow bike ridden fast kind of situation. It's kind of worry-free, which I personally love. I would rather ride a bike to its limits than ride to my limits, you know what I'm saying? One of the great things about coming and doing this training here with Dallas and the boys at XT80V is just the location. Like this last day of ride where you get to go out and explore all this awesome stuff. This is a gorgeous lake. And this is the second one. I didn't even film the first one. But look how cool. Little boat ramp. All these gorgeous backcountry BC lakes. A ton of them on this trip. So this is a trail bike. I mean, I've said that a bunch of times, but like this is the type of crap stuff, awesome riding that it thrives in. This is what it's for. and it's great at it. Great at it. It's a blast. It's very confidence inspiring. Feels like it can get you through anything. It just does what it needs to do. Up and down, over and through, whatever's in front of you. I feel like they don't market it as that enough. I always want to show people doing jumps and stuff like that, but this is just for like getting you up the gnarliest stuff, carrying you to your destination, no matter what. Anyway, let's see what else is in store. All right, single track time. This is a test. This is what you want to see if your bike can do. Dude, it's so nice to be able to get your feet down. I know that's not like super ideal for a lot of reasons, because like, you know, less clearance, but there are some times when you're just so much more confident when you can do that. And this bike definitely has that in spades. I've been riding the DRZ the whole time, and I can't get my feet down half as easily. So there are just some things that are just a little bit more nerve-wracking. But definitely feels like it's a little peppier. Did I already say that? And then 250F, it's got more punch. I like that. Also, apparently it has a 6th gear for some reason, which I don't know when the hell you'll ever get into that, but I sure haven't touched it. And I imagine we haven't gone much faster than 40 or 50 today. But, you know, it's an interesting feature. Hey, good times. Single tracked. Hashtag single tracked. G out. Oh, didn't bottom it. Wasn't like a super bad one, but it's definitely what it was. I remember this road from last year, except I was on my 300L. So this will be a pleasure cruise compared to that. I'm guessing this is where the dude went off the track, like disappeared off the side of the trail last year. It's wetter than it was last year for sure. Actually, right here, I think that's where the guy went off.
Oh man, did you make a stump into a former stump?
Right there. The mud was not doing him any favors. We're climbing. I don't know if you can tell from the RPMs. Quite a bit of climbing, actually. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Steep and muddy, right around a 90-degree blind corner. It's definitely got more torque, I feel like, than the 250. Definitely would have had to rev it more than that, but this one just tractored up. That's good. That's confidence inspiring. Yeah, second is a much better kind of cruising gear on this. I like it. First is really low. Some gnarly rocky. Not very much of it though, thankfully. It's Tim. Okay, now my leg is wet. Damn it. Huh. Damn, this thing's awesome. I love it. What a great trail bike.
That's how trusting Canadians are. They just leave their boats out here for
try,
anybody to
try
use.
hauling them out.
Yeah. More like they dump their boats out here. Always expect to see a moose here, but not yet. Pretty prime moose territory over there. This may be the best test ride and review of a dirt bike ever. At least of a trail bike.
Ah, the go around is here. Okay. That is the gnarly water crossing. This is the updated version. It's pretty nasty over there if I remember right. Yeah, this is just wooded. Oh, I guess they're not all gone though, huh? These are 6 feet deep, by the way. Camera will flatten it out, but they are. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oop. Another whoop-de-doo. Oh, this one's crazy good. Oh man, you could jump half of that because it's just a drop-off on the backside. Honestly, this suspension is stiffer than I expected. Yeah, I haven't bottomed it yet. That's pretty good. I can't imagine it's much different from the old 250F, but it seems adequate for this kind of riding, even for me, and I'm, 270 pounds plus gear. So an average rider would probably be pretty okay on it, honestly. Some fun stuff on this trail. Steep downhill. Won't show up. This is probably 80 feet down. Some rooty drop-offs. So fun. Damn log. Oh, Timmy. Yeah! Yeah! Another nice downhill into an uphill equally high on the backside. So fun. This is a great trail, honestly. Trail is great because it's like a roller coaster, but you're driving. So, you can go as fast as you want, but the consequences are a hell of a lot more real and possible if you screw it up. So, more thrilling that way. God, these brand new tires are awesome. Loving it. Loving it. Coming here at the beginning of the year is always so good for my riding confidence for the rest of the year. There's our water crossing. So final conclusion, really there's 2 questions to answer here. How is it for somebody that's just looking for a trail bike? And how is it for someone that has or has ridden or has experience with the 250F? Is it an upgrade? And I guess the price is the same. They didn't change the price, so, and it's all that's available now. So you could get a used 250F. I will say, at least in the time I've spent on this compared to the time I've spent on the 250F, it's easily 10% better, if not more. So it's peppier, it's torquier, none of these are surprises with 50 more cc's, right? We gained, 30%? But was climbing in 3rd gear that I didn't think it should be able to. Honestly, the stock suspension isn't awful. I haven't bottomed it yet, and we've done some serious, real shit, like stuff that some people will never get to on a bike like this, and it just tractors and chugs and goes over stuff like nobody's business. It's been really fun. I've really enjoyed it, and I think it's a great, easy to ride bike with a lot of potential to ride fast and have fun, but it's confidence inspiring, is not gonna get you in trouble. So as a trail bike, I love this bike. So if you've got OHV trails next to you that you wanna ride, or you've got some property you want to get out on, it is enlightening to ride this back to back with the DRZ, because sometimes people are like, well, my dual sport is almost as good, and it's kind of night and day. Not like a dual sport compared to an adventure bike is night and day, but a dual sport compared to this is night and day. Honestly, it's just very different. It's easier to ride, way less intimidating because the weight. So I love this bike. It's a great fun bike for a good rider, an experienced rider. It's a great bike for a beginner, honestly, because it's just really easy to ride, and it'll go over and up anything. It's amazing. So I love this thing. That there is some concern with that oil cooler and the lines exposed. Somebody will make a brace if it doesn't already exist to cover that up, which might be worth investing in. Maybe somebody will make a relocation kit. That'd be fun. This bike's pretty new, so I don't know what the aftermarket looks like, but all in all, I think it's a wholesale improvement across the board, so thanks, Honda. The only reason to get a 250F that you're going to be able to find it a hell of a lot cheaper now that this thing is out, right? Which is not a not compelling reason. This thing is not, I mean, you can go all the same places. Holy shit, that's new. That was not there yesterday. Oh. Well, that was shockingly easy. So I love the 250F so much I bought one after my first trip up here, spending a week riding them. And I gotta tell you, you'll never believe what's on my mind right now is getting one of these. But maybe I'll wait till I can get a used one, but I do miss having a nice nimble trail bike. I should have never sold that 250F. It's just so fun to ride. Perfect amount of power where you're not like scared you need to hold back. You just do what you want to do, and it just seems to be able to read your mind and deliver exactly what you need, which is awesome. All right, I guess we're gonna get one little cherry on top Singletrack section, but I mean, from me right now, it is 2 thumbs way up for this bike. It's awesome, great value for what you pay, and super fun to learn on and to have great trail riding adventures on. I like it. I would take it to any OHV area I've been to. It gives me a lot of confidence to try gnarly stuff that I probably wouldn't attempt on any other bike. All right, one last Singletrack treat. Cherry on top, good times. Oh, this is steep, fun. Oh, I haven't mentioned the brakes. They're great. Really good brake feel, and they don't lock up super easily. They're not super grabby. This bike is not twitchy at all, really, in any way. So I've really enjoyed it, actually. The brake feel is stellar. It's just really good for a bike this price. It just does everything right, and it makes you a better rider. Okay, we're going left. Okay, well, I guess we're going up. I don't know what these guys are doing. Should have gone this way. I don't like this at all. You know what's bad? Neutral. Oh, this thing just climbs, dude. Look at this. Ah! Ah! Hey. I'm not shocked. What a tractor, dude. I just dug a damn trench. Yeah! That was something. That was something. Well done, fellas. That was the cherry on top of a great afternoon. What a fun bike. It took everything we could throw at it today, so that's a good endorsement. Much better than somebody who rode it around in a couple circles in a parking lot and was like, oh, it's awesome. I can tell you, if you want to do anything up to and including what we did today, it's awesome. So thanks again to Dallas for the opportunity here at XT80V. I'll put a link to this training in the description for you. This is the last day. This is the graduation ride. A lot of these guys had never ridden anything like this just 4 days ago. And thanks to Honda of Canada for making it happen for Dallas and making this opportunity to do this review possible. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.